What is the Dying Gaul? Have you ever wondered about the stories that ancient sculptures can tell? One of the most captivating pieces is the Dying Gaul. This remarkable marble sculpture is currently displayed in the Capitoline Museums in Rome. It is a copy of a lost Greek bronze statue from the Hellenistic period, which lasted from about 323 to 31 before Christ. The original Greek statue is believed to have been created around 220 before Christ, possibly commissioned by Attalus I of Pergamon. This was to celebrate his victory over the Galatians, a group of Celtic people who had settled in parts of Anatolia, now known as modern-day Turkey. The Dying Gaul depicts a wounded warrior lying on the ground, propped up on one arm. His head is bowed, and his face clearly shows pain and sorrow. He wears a distinctive neck ring known as a torque, which identifies him as a Celt or Gaul. The warrior's thick hair and mustache, along with the presence of weapons and a shield, emphasize his identity as a barbarian from the perspective of the ancient Greeks and Romans. Initially, many thought the sculpture represented a dying gladiator, but later research confirmed it as a representation of a dying Gaul. In the context of European history, the Dying Gaul holds great significance. It reflects the interactions between the Greek and Roman worlds and the Celtic peoples who lived in and around Europe. The sculpture was created during a time when the Greeks and later the Romans were expanding their territories and encountering various Celtic tribes. Rather than glorifying the victors, the image of the dying warrior focuses on the humanity and dignity of the defeated. This was a notable development in Hellenistic art. What makes the Dying Gaul stand out is its emotional realism and attention to detail. It captures both the physical suffering and the inner strength of the warrior. This approach marked a shift in ancient art toward more expressive and realistic portrayals of human experience, especially in the context of war and conflict. The Dying Gaul is often studied in European history and art history courses. It serves as an example of how ancient societies represented their enemies and how art could commemorate military victories while also expressing empathy for the defeated. The legacy of this sculpture continues to influence modern understandings of ancient European history and the artistic traditions that shaped it. So, the next time you see this sculpture or hear about it, remember the powerful story it tells about humanity, conflict, and the artistry of ancient cultures.